Today is Friday, February 20th, 2026. Hey everyone, it's John. I'm on my news desk and trading desk. Got a lot of news to go over today. Took a day off yesterday. Man, wars, rumors of wars. Got a lot of things to talk about today in the news. So stay with me to the end. I give you free alpha. So let's take a look at this. What's being reported on bar chart, just real quick. News. S&P futures slide after U.S. GDP growth misses forecast, and geopolitical tensions are up. Iran, North Korea, Russia, China. U.S. stocks drift lower. Economic reports don't change expectations much for rate cuts. So the U.S. economy grows at 1.4%. It's slower than expected. Inflation rose quicker than expected. So inflation's up, the economy's not doing well on as far as that. And then Palantir is down 24%. Where's Palantir going to? Good question. Palo Alto Networks has tanked their stock shares. So stock market's flat. Dow futures off about 2 points. The Dixie, US dollar at 97.87, the 10-year at 112-305, crude oil at 66.67. All right, the precious metals market trade is back on. Gold bullion up about $80 to 5,076. Silver bullion trade still on, up about $4 to 81.61. So that's what we have. So Nvidia is active, Micron Technologies, Tesla, SanDisk, Microsoft, Palantir active, Meta, and then Walmart with its earnings. Edison International stock is pumping. So that's what we have. The S&P, is up about, it's doing all right. The crude oil trades there. Gold is pumping. So we got inflation plus Middle East tensions. So that's what's being reported on bar charts. Let's look at Yahoo Finance here real quick. Stay with me to the end. And also, too, check out the links below. I'm writing a free ebook. I have that penned on Amazon Kindle. I don't run commercials on my channel, but AI Marketing Analytics, a guide to data-driven campaigns. So if you do marketing, email marketing, you can check out the links below. You can read it for free on Amazon Kindle and tell me what you think. So U.S. GDP growth slows. Job market's not doing well. Stocks slide after cool GDP and inflation is going. Again, precious metals. Bitcoin sells off to 66,000. Blue Owl sold private loans, lack of liquidity. Fed favored inflation gauge accelerates in December. So dumping big tech stock, a finally winning strategy. So big tech is having a sell-off here. Nvidia is moving in on advanced micro devices, home turf. So Tesla cuts U.S. price. And Nvidia, OpenAI dump unfinished, $100 billion deal. Trump tariff news there. And so Walmart downgraded. U.S. judge upholds verdict against Tesla. So a lot of news here. London Stock Exchange news. Grail shares plunged like 50%. Grail. Akamai outlook dragged by memory shortage. So we're seeing a shift in the economy. Ring is up 33%. Open Door up. Solar Edge Technologies up. Grail off 50% again. So Akamai Technologies off 10%. A lot of news, to go over. We got some celestial events coming up too on the 28th of this month. All the planets align. So that's incredible news. And then having a blood moon on the 3rd of March. So incredible. So a lot of news is talking about today about widespread demoralization, where there's a huge drop in people planning to search for jobs. People have kind of thrown the towel in. A hiring recession, fear of layoffs, income gap. Roughly half of American workers report their pay is not keeping up with inflation. The gig economy, like DoorDash and is changing, hidden consequences of regulation, job security, and app preferences for delivery service like Grubhub. So news there. And then, talking about also too alien disclosure, deep straight, looking at the deep state and what's kind of going on with it. Geopolitical escalations, the USS Gerald Ford and the Abraham Lincoln are preparing to strike in Iran. So my goodness, build up into the Middle East. So that's what we have on geopolitics. So with all of that, these are the topics that I'm researching. My goodness, alien disclosures. And there's news about the Golden Dome. It built for the future. And then, these are, let's see what else. Conflict with Iran, a lot of news on Iran, major war, Poland. And Poland is urging its citizens to evacuate Iran. So something's going on there, obviously. An ultimatum was issued, a 10-day ultimatum to Iran. So foreign entanglements, so aircraft carriers and troop buildup, Federal Reserve liquidity, and then bank insolvency, and then housing market, and layoffs and closures, and Las Vegas is way down too. 3.1 million less visitors to Las Vegas. So now's the time to get the preps in order, to top off your preps. Just running about 6 minutes, just a quiet video this morning, took the day off, like I said yesterday. So I'm backing the truck up into Ethereum there. Let's see on Robinhood, what's going on with Robinhood and Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley. A lot of things here with crypto. Again, Bitcoin's off today, buying the dip on Bitcoin. S&P's up. So I'm all in on Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Solana. So these are the cryptos, they're 100% downtrend. And with the inflation news too, they're looking good, to see to prep as a prepper supply. So that's all I really have today, running about 8 minutes. But you people tell me what you think, leave comments below. Do you think Bitcoin's going to 8,000? What about MicroStrategy? So MicroStrategy stock has been under pressure, obviously, with Bitcoin peeling off a 50% price dip. So this economic news, though, at 10 o'clock, man, on Bitcoin is pumping a bit today. I've been trying to buy the dip on XRP and Solana. I did buy the dip this morning at, let's see, on XRP. Been purchasing XRP many trades as low as 1.38. So we got a nice pivot trade there. I'm buying the dip on Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Solana. So March is going to be incredible for the altcoins. So I'm kind of building a position in that. So that's what I have today. Let's see what CNN is reporting. It's tough to look at a lot of this news too. It's like a lot of it's not PC. So emergency tariffs are illegal, and Iran is bracing for war. U.S. Olympics and Olympics Committee are going on, and medal skating and everything. Bannon, news on Bannon. So that's what I have for today, everyone. Running about 9 minutes, having a great day. Have a wonderful weekend. I give thanks for my abundant supply now manifested. I have it now. So signing off on my news desk and trading desk. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks.